Hey everyone, this is Rise from SC2GG.com, and I'll be commentating the last of the MBC Survivor Group J series, the grand final match between Firebathero and TheStC. And I'll be referring to TheStC as STC because I don't really, know how to say his name correctly, so STC is just easier. And STC, in the bottom left position, White Terran, there he is right there, with his cool hair and his really puffy jacket that probably has him sweating right now. And he's playing against Firebathero, the top right position, right there, the Antichrist himself. He has a lot in common with Hillary Clinton, apparently. And this was brought to my attention by Iruian, who was telling us that, similar to Hillary, after he loses, he cries for sympathy. Did it work? You tell me. I don't know. But does Hillary dance like Firebathero? That's the real question. I can't wait. Well, actually, I don't think we'll see that because she probably won't win. But if she did win, would she dance like Firebathero? It's a question for you all to ponder throughout this match. Now, I think that Hillary can't dance, but I know that Firebathero can't dance. So I think that if Hillary were to dance, her victory dance would be the electric slide. What do you think? Leave me some comments. And there you see Firebathero right there. Man, that guy is cool. Look, you know what that says in Korean? How cool am I? Pretty damn cool. That's exactly what that says. And you can see him right there, looking cool. Firebathero, quite possibly the coolest kid that plays StarCraft. I don't know. I think so. And he probably gets more ladies than any pro StarCraft player in the league. In fact, I'm pretty sure he does. Someone prove me wrong, please. Anyway, on to the match. So here we see that they're just getting down their barracks and both getting a quick refinery, so obviously going towards tech. And it looks like either a scout or a quick expansion. What will it be? I don't know. I do know it's a scout because obviously he passed a quick expansion. No, maybe it's not a scout. What is he doing? He's going the long way if he is scouting, which is a little... he could have been scouting for a proxy because he lost his previous match to this kid. How did he lose, you ask? He lost to a proxy barracks. Proxy barracks was placed by STC, cheesing out Firebathero in less than 5 minutes. He lost that match damn quick. And he actually didn't look too upset about it. He was kind of like, wow, that was gay. And he just walked out. But... it doesn't look like STC is going to try that this time, and Firebathero not falling for it, even if he were to do it. So everything's all set up in his favor. So now at this point we see Firebathero just doing some scouting of himself. STC wondering, did I get cheese? Did he cheese me back? He doesn't know. Actually, he scouted up too to see if he did get cheese. See, if you look on the minimap, you can see his SCV going around to make sure that he doesn't get cheese, which is pretty funny. But karma will not get him today, maybe another day. And factory's going down for both players at this point. Expect to see a vulture come out for probably both of them to do some minimal harassment. That's not guaranteed. There's a fair amount of Marines out for STC, so he may not do that actually. He may go straight to tanks or some other sort of tech. And it seems like Firebathero is going to start sending out that barracks to do some scouting. And then we see a fast expansion going down for Firebathero. So Firebathero is working on the econ game a bit here. And looks like a vulture is going to come out for STC after all. And 4 Marines headed up, so he's going to see if he can take advantage of that quick expansion with these different units. He's going to send that vulture up right away. But a vulture out already for Firebathero as well, so he'll be prepared for at least part of this attack. He'll be able to micro those Marines a lot better than you would think with one vulture than you can do with against pretty much anything else. It's able to take Marines out in 2 shots, I'm pretty sure. So those Marines probably won't be effective even though they're only against 1 vulture. However, his expansion will probably get harassed, so that'll be a little bit of a pain for him. However, it shouldn't be that big of a deal because none of the units that are attacking him do much damage, so it won't really matter too much. So let's see what happens. 1 down Marine. That was pretty quick. That didn't take very long at all. There he goes, taking out that SCV. But again, not going to do much to that expansion because they just don't do much damage to their building. It looks like he's backing up already. Nope, waiting for a second vulture to come in. But it looks like Firebathero is going to have a tank coming out, which actually may not... Oh, and another Marine going down, and the tank is out now, so it's going to be tough for these units to do much damage against the tank and vulture combo of Firebathero, as that tank will do a lot of damage to all those units without taking much. And they do take out a vulture, and the marine is attacking the tank, which is a good idea because the tank will do less damage against the marine. So the tank now has to take out that vulture before they take out too many SCVs, and man, they're actually taking out a fair amount of SCVs. That tank is having a tough time taking them out. Finally getting those vultures out, so that harassment stopped pretty good by STC, and Firebathero perking up a little bit there. STC looking a little intense himself, and STC's expansion's up and running. Firebathero's is also up and running, albeit a little bit slower than STC's, and STC's getting an armory up, so you can be sure that he's going to either go upgrades, and actually I didn't even realize Firebathero already has an armory up, so you can expect some Goliaths to be popping out shortly. Gas going down at the expansion for STC, and Firebathero I'm sure as well. Obviously, gas is king in TVT. Pretty much every mech unit, except for a vulture anyway, uses gas. All two of them, besides a vulture, a Goliath and a tank. Yes, they both use gas. And most tech buildings also, well, all tech buildings use gas. All upgrades use gas, so they're very important. And actually, STC's tank's getting the jump shot on those tanks over there, so he's going to have to, Firebathero's going to have to retreat those tanks to preserve them, and it looks like he's going to micro that SCV a bit in the meantime as he leaves, and so now, in turn, STC is going to pull back a bit because I don't think he's going to be able to handle that. Repairing that tank in the meantime, so he's back up to snuff and everything's all set. He's got siege. Ooh! And what did he just kill? I don't know. I'm guessing an SCV. So siege mode's up for Firebathero, and he's going to be able to do some sort of contain at this point now that he has siege tech, which is good. Although I'm sure we'll see very shortly from STC as well. The starport going down for STC, and the starport also going down a little bit slower for Firebathero. Goliaths are out now attacking the barracks, so that barracks isn't going to last too long. He's going to have to land. Oh no, he's not going to want to land that with the tanks there. So and now tank coming in and protecting that a little bit, that barracks, and now he's going to get some shots off on STC's barracks, so I don't know how well that's going to go. He's going to probably, he's only got one Goliath, but he's probably going to lose that very shortly, and it looks like, ooh, losing a tank early on, that sucks. But STC leaving his barracks out for that Goliath to just go to town with. But he's at the same time, he may be using that to position himself a little bit better. So as he's distracted on that barracks, he's getting somewhere else. But that's going to be known positioning because that SCV just scouted that out, as well as that floating barracks doing a pretty good job. And there we see control tower going down, so you can be sure that we're going to be watching a dropship micro game going on very shortly. Another 2 factories going down for Firebathero. I'd like to see if any more are going down for STC. They didn't really show his base well enough, so I can't say that yet. And now we're going to watch some containment games going on. It's going to be tank push versus tank push, which can be a little bit dry sometimes due to the way that Terran games play out. And now he's going to lose that barracks if he's not careful. That barracks is going down, it's burning, and he's got no SCVs in the area. So, and there he goes, he loses that barracks. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to remake factories and things of the nature like that. Well, although he squeezed them out right before he lost it, so he'll be okay to make a new barracks in the meantime, and it shouldn't really slow him down. If he didn't catch those 2, though, he'd have to wait until he made another barracks in order to make those factories, which would have been a definite pain in the butt. And now that shuttle, you can actually hear the Korean commentators going, "Oh!" He just snuck that by basically, and Firebathero was looking for it but never saw it. So he's just going to sneak in those 4 Goliaths, but it doesn't look like he's going to do any damage with them. And tanks coming out to save the day. He did delay the economy slightly, I suppose, but really not much damage overall. And now slight tank push taking out a tank right there, and the dropship running around. He's trying to figure out where he wants to go. It looks like he may be heading towards the main a little bit. And oh, that could have been a nice tank push right there. He could have hit up the economy of STC's expansion, which would have been nice. Firebathero is going to see that dropship, so he's going to be ready to see if it comes in again at his expansion. He's got a tank place there as well as his own dropships coming out. And it looks like he's got 2 dropships, so he's well prepared to deal with any dropships coming from STC at this point. He still only has 1. He's now dropping the 4 Goliaths into the main base. It looks like he's going to ferry in some tanks with them as well and do a little mini push onto the factories of Firebathero. Firebathero obviously scouting that with that SUV, so Firebathero is going to decide for himself what he's going to do, and he's just going to set up a simple contain to handle that, but it looks like he's going to lose his gas in the process. Firebathero, though, is just going to mirror exactly what was going on and do the same exact thing to TheStC that TheStC did to him, and just losing a tank there, it looked like, and at the same time it looks like TheStC's doing a pretty good job there, actually. But as the ferrying continues, Firebathero is getting more and more tanks back into his base, but it doesn't look like he's being too successful with this at the moment. As you can see, a lot of his drop has just been fought off, as well as his drop ships, as he's about to lose one. That was very close to losing a drop ship. But now he's just going to push